All right, shower is completed. That's not okay.
Oh, I just saw the gnat again.
That's not okay, in my opinion. Oh! I've ordered takeout. Yes, I have. I'm using a literal butter knife right now.
Trying my first bite of food. It dribbled on me a little bit.
One day I will be a plus size influencer who has died. That is crazy.
This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck.
Damn, what a real bitch is that?
Hey there, YouTube. It's me, Hens. I'm here with Amberlynn because she decided to post again because she wants to milk this breakup, or fake breakup, as everybody's thinking in the community, for as much as it's worth. So let's get into this video called "This Is All Gone Way Too Far." If you're enjoying my videos so far, my reactions, please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks.
Hey guys, so I originally had a different video that I was gonna have go up today, but I just feel like a lot is happening and it's super overwhelming. I don't know, like I'm only one person over here. There's just like so much is being said, and I know legal terms love to be thrown around, like slander, defamation. 9 times out of 10,
you love to do that.
People don't really know what they're talking about, but I feel like in the situation,
you love to do that. You love to do that with Beck. You love that with Destiny, kind of. You were threatening to release information about her family, like fucking weirdo.
that have been happening recently, there is a lot of slander, there is a lot of defamation. Like there's a difference between like gossiping versus like downright straight up defamation.
Oh, so because that's the type of stuff you like to do, the little underhanded, under your breath kind of comments, that's the kind of style you have, so you want to excuse that. But then any other kind of criticism, you just want to shut down immediately as all negative and all not helpful to you, as long as you don't want to hear it.
Lies, completely making up stories that aren't true at all. I told myself I would never talk about this to protect myself because it is scary, because there's a lot that goes in it. But like, if I can somehow prove that I'm not lying, then I'm going to do that. I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to stand here and do this. Like, I honestly feel pathetic. I feel triggered. I feel just like YouTube is...
It's a good thing you got that snowflake relaxation ring.
Ruining my life. Like, truly ruining my life. And I have gone through a lot with YouTube. I've gone through a fucking lot. I have had some serious high highs and I've had some serious low lows, but something about everything that's been happening, it has hit different. It has affected me differently than anything else ever has. And seeing what a large chunk of whatever this community is doing, seeing what you guys are doing, has made me just not want to do YouTube anymore. And that scares me, because that means I'm about to drastically change my life if I choose to take a step back. I really don't want to stand here and cry and be whiny. I don't want to do any of that, because
That's all you just did. You sounded like a fucking teenager, like who's not getting their way, who's getting grounded because they snuck out too many times. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? What the hell?
Partial credit into all of this. Years ago, I became a fucking troll. A huge troll. I almost asked for the negativity, especially like 2019, 2018, 2017. I almost asked for it. Any attention was good attention for me. Even if it was bad. Even if it made me feel like shit. But as someone who...
You did that back with Crystal too. What are you talking about? Like, you would literally film her while telling her you're not filming her. You filmed her on the toilet. What the hell is wrong with you? And then for Destiny, you filmed her in the shower, and then you filmed her butt crack. And she said herself, when she was coming live last summer, that she did not enjoy that. And she did not know that you were going to post them on the internet. What the hell is wrong with you?
Who's going to be 34 years old. I regret that. I regret that side of me. But we do shit in our 20s that we regret. Unfortunately,
you don't get to just write it off like that. Like it's just gone. Like you didn't do it. You either grow from it and accept that you did it, or you are going to be stuck perpetually in that like emotional loop, just like you are, just like you have been, just like you always will be.
I think that's something I need to do, because my whole life I've handled it in one way, and that is turning to my best friend, my medicine, my therapist, which is food.
Because you have no intention on getting better. You already said it. You're gonna die, and you're gonna be a plus size influencer who has died.
It's like this is just staying with me. As much as I grow up, as much as I try to change, whether that just be in my personal life or on YouTube, you guys won't change with me. You guys aren't changing with me, and
I'm new here. I've been watching you in silence, and now I'm not silent.
I'm just like stuck in this weird girl world, like Amberverse, negative, just like horrible space. And I want to break up with it. I don't want to be a part of it anymore, and I just don't know what.
Then you can leave the internet. Or you can rebrand your channel, but you would have to start doing something, not living your life and thinking that this is interesting outside of the little weird things that you do. Like, you don't do most things that are relatable. You don't go out to the gym, you don't go to work at the office, you don't go to the grocery store and film a lot. You just go to the grocery store and say that, oh, look at this, guys. This is what I got at the end. Like, because you can't even walk and talk at the same time. So you would be in a cart, but then you would get criticism for that, for using a cart and not actually being disabled, even though you can't really walk. Not for a long distance, but like, for real. You are kind of in a catch-22 because you are unwilling to lose the weight that you need to, and you're not committed enough to actually get to bedbound and stay that way. Like, choose. You gotta choose, Amber.
To do. Stepping away from any sort of job is hard, and it takes time and thought, and you need to figure out like, okay, so if I step away, what are my next steps? I have to figure that out. I need to do it in private, but that's not what this is about. I'm scared. I'm scared to talk about this. I am. So many of you thought Valentine was fake. That was the biggest thing. Valentine isn't real. Valentine isn't real. And I accepted it for what it was.
Is she gonna admit that Valentine and Tommy are the same person? Because we've already kind of put the pieces that they might be the same person together. Literally, just the timeline makes sense. And then the way that she rushed into this newer relationship just proved that, like, it was too continuous.
I was like, they don't want to believe me, that's fine. I'm actively having so much fucking anxiety for what I'm about to say. Like, whoo. Valentine's name is Erica, and
Ew.
Erica had a wife. I'm about
Ew.
to reveal screenshots that I could find because this is the only way that I'm going to prove it. Here is me not making time.
To be fair, Tommy goes by a lot of names. We're blah, blah, blah. We're divorced officially. I've spent the whole day on the phone with Erica. Exactly. No time for me.
For my friends, because I am literally always giving every single part of me to Erica. You guys know.
I mean, I don't really want to beg for you to be around if I'm not a priority to you like I used to be. You started dating Erica, and you literally stopped talking to me almost completely. It's fine. It just makes me sad. Wait. I didn't mean to do that. I just give a lot of my energy to her and then feel like my social battery is gone. Sure. But I'll have to do better because I want you in my life and I want to talk to you and be there for you. But who is talking to Amber?
I struggle with BPD. So one of those things is when I get into a relationship, my partner literally consumes me, whether they try to or not.
Wait, who was talking to Amber then in the screenshots? Who? Is it? We're divorced officially. I spent the whole day on the phone with Erica. What? I'm so fucking confused.
Always giving every single part of me to Erica. Things is when I get into a relationship.
No. I mean, I don't really want to beg for you to be around if I'm not a priority. You started dating Erica and you literally stopped talking to me almost completely. Is this supposed to be Alexis or Alexis, whatever her name is? That must be who it is, because if this is Tommy, that means she was talking to Tommy in March, not April or later. What?
Things is when I get into a relationship, My partner literally consumes me, whether they try to or not.
I was so
Do you guys
confused.
remember that night when my mom stayed the night with me and we colored like children and people were like, oh my god, they're such children?
We broke up. My mom is staying the night because I didn't want to be alone. Ugh. Gross as fuck. You wanna call me? I'm smoking and about to snack. Lol. I didn't go out tonight. Who is this? Who is this that she's texting at 1:30 in the morning on a Sunday? Who doesn't have to go to work in the morning? Like, what the actual fuck?
Yeah.
You are
That was
30. You are in your 30s, ma'am. Normal people our age, because I'm literally her age, we are not texting people just for the fuck of it at 1:30 on a Sunday. We're usually in bed or already like getting ready for bed. What the fuck?
And I was breaking up with Erica. Here's my friend Alexis just being Alexis. And to top it all off, here's a screen
What? Oh, okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Leave it to speculation until the very end who it is.
screenshot of me telling Alexis that Erica's wife called me while I was at a birthday party.
I'm at a fucking birthday party and Erica's wife found out about me and just called me. I cried the whole call. Manipulative, weaponizing your tears because you got caught out cheating, you gross bitch.
How much do you have to consume of vegetables to look like you?
Like, you're not the victim. She's the victim. What the fuck?
Remember that birthday party I went to when I was outside? It was super hot. It was at a park. It was that day. You guys went from
Oh, it was that day. Good. Erica's wife beat her ass.
believing
Metaphorically.
Valentine was fake to them believing Valentine was my most recent ex, all for entertainment while actively ruining people's
It's not necessarily for entertainment. It's mostly because, like, you left out key details that would lead to believe that they're not the same person, or that you are not a cheating hussy, but you are still a cheating hussy. You were the other woman, Amber.
lives. Valentine was real. I have never lied. So many times people be like, why don't you ever talk about her? Like, why don't you ever show her? Why don't we ever hear? Because of this. Amberlynn, why are your videos so boring? Like, why aren't people in your videos? Because of this. Amberlynn, why don't you show up at your job more? Why?
She acts like that's an answer. It's not. People still go to work even if they're miserable, Amber, because they have to, because they need to make money to live. You don't understand that because you've been handed everything in your life, despite being so disenfranchised at the start by your parents. You, because of who you are, have been handed a lot in America. It's fucking evident. It's gross. And it started to escalate with Crystal's parents giving you a fucking allowance and giving you a free place to live. Fuck you.
Why don't you put more effort into your videos? Because of this. Amberlynn, why do you like have an attitude towards reaction channels and to your audience? Because of this. Still through it all, I have been able to manage a positive outlook on life, whether you guys see that or not. I try my hardest in my real life to be
Yeah, you literally have everything going for you except for you. You suck.
happy and bubbly and positive, but I feel like I'm losing sight of that person. Like the person that I tried so hard to be. Especially once I moved to Oklahoma and moved in by myself. Like, I felt myself changing and being better.
You moved in alone, but you are catered on by your mother. Like, she comes and gets you multiple times a week just to go out, so you're not a absolute shut-in. Like, be for real. That's your life.
And improving in multiple different ways. And now I just feel myself backtracking, and that scares me, and I don't want to be in that position. It's just like everyone in this situation is fucking hurting and feeling the gravity of it, while hundreds of people get to just sit back and watch it as if it's entertainment. These are real lives being messed with.
You put your vlogs up as entertainment. Do you not know what, like, category you're in? Do you not understand the niche that you occupy on YouTube? Do you really not? You get paid for this. You can take this offline and vlog something else. But you don't have anything else. You have nothing. You have an inability to do anything else. Like, that is your biggest shortcoming, is you. You are unwilling and unable at this point to do anything for yourself. And that's why you're not going to get any further than this. Your peak was Beck and Destiny. That was your peak, and they both hate you. Like, imagine that. Your peak is absolutely like out of your reach again because of who you are. You've shown it, so people don't want it.
Real lives. I can't sit back and let it happen and watch it happen. I can't support it. I can't condone it. Never would. And I know a lot of you don't either. Like,
She's looking quite haggard.
I'm getting so many messages on Instagram every single day of people that are literal, even haters, that are like, this isn't right. Like, what you're going through is not okay. It's something I have very strongly
Post the screenshots where it didn't happen.
learned, and I have known from the beginning, reaction channels don't care about me. Neither do the haters. All they care about how many views they can get, how much money they can make. And the only way they can do that is by disliking every single thing that I do, nitpicking every single thing that I do, creating drama and fake stories around every single part of my life, and doing it consistently.
Ma'am, you said that your partner was never married. That was a technicality because they were engaged when their partner died. So, yeah. That is as close as you can get to being married. So, yeah. And Amber, you forgot to mention the child when you were talking about the rumors because that's an important factor for you. You who should not be around children because you have no tact and even less personality to give off any kind of life lessons to them.
And that consistently has been wearing at me for years and years and years. And this is finally the straw that broke the camel's back.
Aww.
And I'm personally hurt, and I'm lost, and I'm confused, and I don't know what to do from here on out. I struggle with BPD, so like everything that I'm feeling is normal.
Bruv, you can't keep blaming everything on your fucking mentals if you are not getting help for your mentals. Like, what's wrong with you? You think that this is going to appeal to anybody, but if anybody has been watching you for at least 2 years, we know that you are full of bullshit. This is full of bullshit.
I know that in my rational side, but like I'm feeling it at a magnitude that like normal people don't feel. I don't even know.
Bitch! How do you know what people feel if you don't talk to other people? Like, literally, you're never around any other people. You don't know the things that they go through or the ups and downs that they've had, and you're not interested in their struggles. Like, that's evident because you don't like talking to strangers when you go out. You go and sit in the fucking corner as far away from people as possible, which I understand as an introvert, but you're less of an introvert than me. You are pretty much an extroverted piece of work. And it's been all over your channel that you don't care what people think, really, as long as you're getting what you want. But if you're going in and being judged and not getting what you want, of course you're not going to want to do it.
What I'm saying at this point, I just know that whatever I say, like it just feels like there's a large amount of people that are just deaf to my words. But if I can prove that Valentine isn't someone that you guys think it is, there's your proof.
If you enjoyed this reaction, it was a little bit more relaxed, I think. Leave a like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when I post. Okay.